Hey, what is up? It is currently 12:38 a.m. It's no longer Sunday. It is now Monday morning. It's 12:38. I got a case of the Sunday Scaries. So I literally have just been up on my computer because I don't want to go to sleep because I don't want to go to work tomorrow. And it's not really that I don't want to go to work. It's just that when I get to the weekend, I am just mom. And when I get to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I am mom plus worker, worker bee. And I love my job. I love the opportunities that are available at the company I work for. I just started networking with a director and asked for like mentoring. So I have every reason to love what I'm doing. It is just very overwhelming to do that and the mom thing full time, um, since my husband's been working out of town. So it is just, I think, a little overwhelming with having the house to take care of, the kids to take care of, and like tomorrow when the kids are at school, I don't get to work on the house because I'll be working on work. And we're in the middle of a really, you know, I want to say intense, but just a really important project that needs to be done quickly. And I am new on this team. This is the first time I've done this type of work before, um, as far as the way it's being done. And it's just, the pressure's on for everybody. The pressure's on for the new people. The pressure's on for the people who have been there. Actually, I think everyone who is working on the project is pretty new. One of the girls who is a little newer than me has been in the department for a little over a year, but is new to this particular team. Another girl who was hired a few months before me is also new to the department and the team, but as far as the project goes, she got to start on it I think like maybe a month or so before it got rolled out to the rest of the team. Um, and so but it's not really like one of those things where you get to sit down and have someone like walk you through and hold your hand. You just get thrown in there. So that is great. I love that. I love that kind of work. I really do. Um, it's just more difficult when you're taking care of, your house too, your house and your kids, and when you're a full time mom and but you're not just a full time mom and you've got a lot of other. Plus, I have 4 kids, so it's just a lot. And so yeah, I got a little case of the Sunday Scaries because I want to do really well at my job, um, but it's kind of going on the back burner because my main priority is taking care of my children and my home. And no matter what, as long as I am their mother, that will always be my main priority. And I only have a job so that I can take care of them, so that I can give them the things that they need. Um, I only want to get promoted so that I can give them the things that they need, so that we can, eventually buy a house and they can have a home of their own to live in instead of us renting a home and having to move when the landlord decides they want to sell it or something. So um, no matter what it is, it's always just going to be for the kids. And so, even though my job is very important to me and I want to do really, really well in it, the only reason I have the job is so that I can take care of my kids. So, um, certainly, I am a little, I want to say, distracted by the things that I need to do to take care of my kids, because I'm distracted from work a little because I need to make sure that I'm doing the things to take care of the kids and my house. And right now my house is a complete and total disaster. So um, I was working on my room today and I gave myself this little nook area right here in the corner. So my husband's closet is right here, but since he isn't using it right now, I just push this chair kind of catty corner, so I can see like my room, which is tiny, but I can see all the way down the hall as well. So when I need to sit back here with my laptop and do some work, and maybe the kids need to be in the kitchen, but I need to kind of be away from them so that I can focus a little bit on my work, I can still see all the way down the hall so that if somebody needs me, like I'm facing them. Whereas my desk with my computer and everything is actually out in the living room. And so when they come home, they're all walking like behind me and like tapping me on the shoulder and everything. And so, which is fine. It just gets a little distracting, but at least this way, if they're like coming towards me down the hallway and I can see them, then they're not like in the background when I'm on a meeting. And I can, just quickly look up and, say, okay, hold on a second. Like I'm in the middle of a meeting because I'm in the middle of meetings a lot. But yeah, also just trying to figure out what I want to do with my life. So, right now I'm trying to do YouTube. I'm really, really wanting to grow my YouTube community, because I feel like I'm not the only person out there who's trying to juggle working and being a mom and taking care of a home and wanting to build a their own business eventually. So that's my desire. I would like to have my own business one day. So, but anyway, if in any way I can be having some type of encouragement to other moms who are out there who are doing the same thing or trying to do the same thing, that is a big part of why I'm, on YouTube and wanting to encourage other people who are going through the same thing that I might be going through right now. So a little bit of, kind of disillusionment, is that the right word? Where you feel like you're not living the life you're supposed to be living. I understand that there's only one life for me to live. That's the one I'm living right now. But I don't want to say I'm not content, because as long as my kids are happy and healthy, I feel very content. But I just feel like there's something I should be doing that I'm not doing, if that makes sense. And I don't know exactly what that is. So I know I need to pray about it. I know that I need to be doing a lot more reading my Bible and a lot more prayer instead of, just contemplating and worrying on it. But I am aware of that. So I do need to pray a lot more. So hopefully that is something that I will really start to get intentional on. Of course, I pray throughout the day, but like having like a time where I can just sit down and read and pray, I think I really need to do that. But yeah, I just have this feeling like I'm supposed to be doing something, and it's not, punching a clock. It's, building something of my own, like building something. And that's what I really truly feel I need to be doing. But I don't know what that is. So I will just continue to do this and talk with you guys, and continue to work at my 9 to 5. Actually, it's 8 to 5 at my 8 to 5. And yeah, so until God reveals, more of this plan, I guess I just take that next step, which is to wake up tomorrow morning and go to work. So, I guess that means since it's almost 1 o'clock, I should probably go to sleep. But yeah, so I will talk to you guys later. And if anybody else is out there and you are up at 1 o'clock in the morning because you don't want to go to sleep because you have to wake up and make lunches and breakfast, get your kids to school, and then go try to figure out a new job. If there's anyone else that's doing that right now, you're not alone, because I am sitting right here doing the exact same thing. So I hope you have a great week all, and I will see you in the next one.